Welcome, Mage. I'm Rhino, and today we're gonna be playing it in the Forgotten Realms Precons.
Okay, so we ended up getting these precons. And let me see if I can get back a little bit more. Um, these precon decks from Wizards of the Coast. Thank you so much. We got them for free. We got two random ones. As you can see, Rhino is running Prosper, Tomb Bond, and he, at the beginning of his end step, exile the top card of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play that card. So he's always going to have an extra card out when his commander's out uh, that he can play. And whenever you play a card from exile, you create a treasure token. And he's got treasure tokens right in that deck box that he's got right there. And I am playing Galea, Kindler of Hope. She is an elf knight with vigilance. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may cast an aura or an equipment spell from the top of my library. So that's my way of having an extra card in my hand. And when you cast an equipment spell this way, it gains when this equipment enters the battlefield, attach it to target creature you control. Aura is automatically attached to a target creature you control. That's why it's not in there as well. So these are precons as built. Now, one thing that we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and play this, and we may play it a couple of times. You're only going to see one gameplay, but then we plan to upgrade them, and we'll come back to this and we'll do an upgraded version of this. So we've already resolved mulligans. I'm going first. We are also going to pretend that we have two other players, so that when it ever says number of opponents or cards in hand, we've got a mechanism for figuring out that. So it's more like we have a four-player instead of just the two of us. So let's get going. So I will draw, and I am going to play a Seaside Citadel, which is a tri-colored land. And where is that? It's hiding from me. There it is. Seaside Citadel. So that's what I've got. And it is Rhino's go because the other two players went really, really quick.
Okay, I'll play a mountain and I'll take a.
Okay. I will untap. I'll go to upkeep and draw. And I will play a okay. I am going to play a fortified village, and I'm going to reveal a force card so it doesn't come in tapped. And I'm going to tap the Seaside Citadel to cast Wild Growth. So let me bring up the fortified village real quick. And then the wild growth. So what the wild growth does is I get to put that onto one of my lands, and it will tap for an extra green each time it gets tapped. So I'm going to put it on my fortified village. So my fortified village will tap for white and green or green and green.
Yeah.
Okay. And unfortunately, I can't do a two drop. It would be great if I could, but here we go, bud.
Play a squishy land
Okay, swamp.
and I'll tap two and play Piper of the Swarm.
Piper of the Swarm. Okay, let's bring up Piper of the Swarm. Uh, So Piper of the Swarm, his rats have menace, so they have to be blocked by at least 2 creatures. And for 1 and a black, he can create a black rat creature. And for 2 and black, he can sacrifice 3 rats and gain control of target creature. That's pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Now go.
Okay. I will untap. I will draw. I am. Okay. I can cast. Okay. I'm going to play a forest. Excuse me. And I'm going to tap that. The main thing is I need to have 2 green. I easily have 2 green. And I'm going to play the enchantment Greater Good.
Ooh.
So Greater Good is a really cool card. It allows me to, come on, there it goes, sacrifice a creature, and I can draw cards equal to the sacrificed creature's power. Then I discard 3 cards. So if I have something really, really, really big, I can muck that around. But the thing is, I get to draw the cards first. So as long as I have a bunch of cards in my hand, especially cards that I don't need, then I can discard those cards. Okay.
Then you didn't. Oh wait, never mind.
Okay. Yeah, it was 4.
Alright.
Okay. And because I had this ramping wild growth. All right.
Yeah, I know.
And I will pass turn. Still not doing anything amazing, but
Okay. Draw.
I can see that Rhino is probably going to either create a rat or hit me for 1. What do you think? Put your comments down below. Is he going to be mean and hit me, or is he going to be mean and create a rat? I don't know. Or there's the third option, cast something else. And then hit me for 1.
I'm going to tap 3 and play in Commander Sphere.
Commander Sphere. Wow. That's an unusual card. So, Commander Sphere is the ability to tap it for 1 mana of any color in your commander's color identity, or he can sacrifice it and draw a card.
I'm going to
be mean and hit me for 1. Okay. Well, I will go down to 39. Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Because you can sacrifice and draw a card.
I don't want to.
Okay. Then, all right. I am going to play a Plains, which will be rather plain. And I am going to tap. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm going to tap. And I am going to play my commander, Galea. At least I think that's how you pronounce the name. Galea. Okay. So, so now I have the ability to look at the top card of my library at any point in time. Okay. And I may cast an aura or equipment spell from the top of my library, which I'm not. But I can tap this for 1, and I'm going to cast Griff's Boon. And Griff's Boon. right here. And I'm going to enchant my commander. Enchanter creature gets +1/+0 and has flying.
Ooh.
So I have a flying commander that is a 5/4 right now.
And that is pretty interesting.
Yes, with vigilance, flying vigilance.
You can also sacrifice it.
Yes, I can sacrifice it, but I'll wait until maybe next turn possibly to do that. So I'm going to pass it to you, and I dare you to swing that Piper at me because Galea is really
Big.
hungry. Yeah, she's hungry.
I'll play Swamp, and let's see. I am going to tap 4 and play
Prosper.
Prosper.
Okay, so Prosper is going to give you some nifty abilities at your instep. You get to you exile the top card of your library, and so you have to. And it says you may play that card. So if it's a land, you'll be able to play it. If it said cast, then if it was a land, he wouldn't be able to cast it because you never cast lands. You play lands.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. I will move to my end step.
And you're going to exile that. Take a look at it. And no, it gets exiled.
Oh, it gets exiled?
Yes, it gets exiled because you have until it says until the end of your next turn. So before you do your next end step, you can play that. Okay? All right.
Okay.
What else you going to do?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay. So I will untap, draw, and now I'm going to take a look at this. Interesting. I am going to play an island. And I am going to do this and this. So 4. And I am casting a Moon Silver Spear. So the Moon Silver Spear, as it enters, since my commander is out, I can attach it directly to my commander. And the equipped creature has first strike. And whenever the equipped creature attacks, create a 4/4 white angel creature token with flying.
That's good.
All right. I'm going to go into combat. Now, my Galea has flying, vigilance, and first strike. And she's hitting for 5. But as she's attacking, she's making an angel, which is not tapped and attacking. It's just out there.
All right.
Okay.
And I cannot block.
So I will be hitting you for 5. All right. And I will go ahead and pass turn. I think. Yeah. Yep. Passing turn. You're good, bud.
Okay.
Untap.
And upkeep. Draw.
And don't forget your card in exile. You get to play that if you so desire. Otherwise, it just goes exile forever.
I'm gonna play land.
Okay.
Mountain.
A mountain.
I'm going to uh tap 5
5. Okay.
and I'm gonna play Ogre Slumhorn.
Ogre Slumhorn.
Oh wait, I get a treasure.
Yes, you get a treasure. Slum Lord. Ogre Slum Lord. So, whenever another non-token creature dies, you may create a 1/1 black rat creature token. Rats you control have death touch. So, and that includes any of my non-token creatures. If they die, you create a rat. Okay? Make sure you leave that off the edge there.
Okay. And
You can create a rat. You have a treasure and a commander sphere. That is an option.
yeah.
Put it off the side and tap the commander sphere. Tap your piper. No, you tap your piper. And make a rat.
A rat.
Which might be on the other side of the treasure token. I don't know. Look at the other side. Yeah. Okay. So now you have a rat. You dirty rat. All right. And
man, I wish I didn't have patience.
well, I would still have my 4/4 angel too.
Yeah.
But your rats have menace
Yeah.
and death touch now. The slumlord
Yeah.
gives them death touch.
I will move to my end step.
Okay. Do your exile.
Okay.
All right. And I will untap. And surprise. Take a look at that. I am going to play an Evolving Wilds. I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice it to get, to tell you the truth, I don't really care. Let's get, I don't need an extra forest. Let me get an island or a plains. There's an island. Comes in tapped. But more importantly, I get to shuffle and take a look at the top card again.
Okay.
So that's one nice thing about using the Evolving Wilds. You can go ahead and go, well, okay, I didn't like that card. It wasn't the aura or equipment spell that I wanted. So all right. Do you wish to cut? So, okay. Um, I am going to do 1, 2 blue, and 3, and I'm going to cast Prognostic Sphinx.
Ooh.
So it has flying, and I can discard a card, and it gains hexproof until end of turn, and then I tap it. Whenever it attacks, I get to scry 3. So that will allow me to get my deck the right way. I think I am going to go into combat, and I am going to attack with Galea, and only Galea, and hit you again for 5. Flying.
I can't block.
Okay. So one thing that I don't have on here is showing commander damage. Right now, Rhino has 10 commander damage. So as soon as he hits 21 commander damage, that's going to be a problem. Okay, let me see if I can get the there. That might work a little better. And all right. All right. I am going to pass turn.
I...
That's not an exile.
I'm gonna go play
Okay.
Rectus Carnarium.
And you get a treasure token?
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on a second. Let me get Rakdos Carnarium up.
Now return.
Yeah. So you have to bounce back a land. And you can tap that land before you bounce it. So
yeah,
that
I know.
okay.
And I'm gonna play Chaos Ward.
Okay, Chaos Ward. Okay. Chaos. No, Chaos Wand. Okay.
I thought it said Chaos Ward.
Okay. So for 4, target opponent exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile an instant or sorcery card. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost.
Okay. I'm going to play. I'm gonna
Create another rat.
Create another rat. It's created.
Okay.
I'm going to go into combat.
Okay.
I'll attack with my rat.
You're one rat.
My one rat.
You're one rat. Now,
It has menace.
it has menace, but it doesn't have anything else. I think I'm going to just go ahead and take the one.
And moved my end step.
Okay.
And okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now, on your end step, I'm going to sacrifice an angel to greater good. Draw 4 cards. And
Oh, I get a rat.
yes, that's right. No, it's non-token.
Oh, non-token.
Non-token. Yeah, I specifically wanted to do the token. All right. And I discard 3 cards. Now, I will untap. I will draw. And I will look at the top card. And I will play this. I will tap 1 and play the Basilisk Collar, which I will equip to my commander. So it has Death Touch and Lifelink. And I will go into combat. I'm going to swing with both my Prognostic Sphinx and with my Galea. So this will come out, and it's attacking, so I get to scry 3. Okay. These will go to the bottom. And so 5 and 3, total of 8.
And total of 8.
Flying.
Oh, you needed it to happen.
Oh yes, that's right. This is tapping. Sorry about that.
And not attacking with the angels.
Not attacking with the angels.
I can't block any.
Yeah. So you are now at 15 commander damage.
One more hit, and that's game over for me.
I'm going to cast Nature's Lore. Now, to tell you the truth, I was thinking that your deck was going to go a lot faster than this because it's only a 2-color deck. Search your library for a forest card and put that card onto the battlefield. Not tapped, onto the battlefield. Now, I don't know that I have any really cool forest cards in here. So my assumption is I'm just going to get a regular forest. And then I'm going to shuffle. And all right, do you wish to cut? All right, I get to look at the top card. Uh, all right, I am going to cast Explorer Scope from the top. So whenever the creature attacks, I get to look at the top card. If it's a land card, then I get to put it. Uh, if it's a land card, you may put it onto the battlefield tapped. All right, going to look at my top card, and that's going to be. Is that going to be it? I think I am going to tap these two and cast Paradise Druid. Paradise Druid. So Paradise Druid has hexproof as long as it's untapped, and then I can tap it for 1 mana of any color. And I shall pass turn.
Alright. Untap.
Get to untap that too, bud. Don't forget your card in exile, but you have to draw first, right?
Yeah.
Well, you may not. You could cast that now if it's an instant speed.
It is.
If you want to do it before drawing, or you can do it after drawing.
I'll do it after.
Okay. All right. Straighten up your. Okay. Yeah. What are you drawing again for?
Wait. Sorry.
Okay.
Going for.
Okay. So. All right. Don't forget you got that as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna tap 2 and terminate your commander.
Terminate my commander. Okay, let's see here. Let's bring up terminate. Uh, da, 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 da. So terminate, destroy target creature. It can't be regenerated. Okay, so I've got vigilance. I've got the plus. I have first strike. I have death touch and lifelink. Oh, I forgot. I have to do the lifelink. Uh, all right, and this. Well, I am going to drop my equipment, and Griff's Boon is going to go into the graveyard, and my commander will go there. And before it goes, I want to check. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to play land, a swamp, and I create a rat.
Oh, and did you get your extra treasure for casting from? Yeah, you get an extra treasure for casting from exile. Okay, there's your extra rat.
Um, I'm going to let's see. 2, 3, 6. I will tap 6
Okay.
and play Atali Primal Hunger.
Ooh. So, Atali Primal Hunger. I mean, it's a great card, but in our situation, you'll only be getting a card from my deck, not from your opponent's deck, other opponent's decks. But it's still a huge 6/6.
Yeah. Okay. I am going to
Swing with 2 minutes rats.
2 minutes.
Hmm. I will go ahead and take the 2. That'll knock me down to 41.
Okay. And
you did get the rat from this dying, right?
yeah.
Okay. Just want to make sure.
I'm going to. Oh, you're gonna take it?
Yeah, I took it already. I went down to 41.
Good man stuff.
Okay. All right.
Okay. Pass turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep and draw. All right. All right. Let's see. What do I want to do? How do I want to do this? I am going to bring out my commander. Look at my top card.
And that's, I think, 6.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I am going to tap 3 and cast Holy Avenger. From the top. So, and I'm going to equip it to this, and so it now has double strike.
Oh, great.
And I am going to go into combat, swing 3 in the air at you, and I get to scry 3.
I can't block. What is Holy Avenger?
So it gives it double strike.
And that's it.
Yeah, that's it. We're going to do that. All right. And I will pass turn. Oh,
Okay.
yeah, you took 3, so. So you're at 19, I'm at 41.
Mm. I'm going to play a land.
Darn it, I meant to equip that. Oh, missed trigger. Or not trigger, missed action.
And
Time for you to. Okay, did you get your extra treasure?
no.
Okay. You got lots of mana there, bud.
Yeah. Wait, I didn't have that. One moment. And I'll read this card.
Okay.
Cast.
And these things aren't tapped.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We're all straight now, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, why don't you put your treasures over here? Okay.
I'm going to first I'm gonna actually gonna wait. I am.
What are you drawing for?
I'm gonna. I'm not gonna draw.
Okay.
gonna.
Go to combat. You've got rats. You've got an Atali.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, totally.
Okay, so on the attack trigger, you get the top card here and the top card there. Make sure you keep that one separate from yours because the sleeves are exactly the same.
Yeah.
Okay, flip them out. You can play them. No, you may cast.
Oh, cast.
Yeah, so if it's a land, it goes to my graveyard.
Mm.
And then you can cast that without paying its mana cost.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Wait, I can't do it in. Wait, can I do it in.
You may cast any number of these spells among those cards without paying their mana cost. You can cast it.
I'm gonna.
Destroy target artifact. Okay. All right. Goes to your graveyard. And so do I want to take all 8? I don't see why not. I'm going to go ahead and take all 8. So I'm at 33.
Um. I will. Uh. I'm. Sacrifice 3 rats. Sorry, Dad.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Take control of my commander.
Yeah.
Okay.
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 Um.
Exile a card at your end step.
Yeah.
You're going to take a look at it. Oh. While you're stealing that, I'm going to sacrifice it to greater good.
Oh.
So I will draw 4.
Wait, I need
4.
4.
I'm going to discard that. Discard that. And discard that.
Okay. Oh Oh, I get a rat.
Okay. Yep. Okay. Board all normalized.
Uh,
And yeah, you put the exile card over there, or are you going to cast it now? You have 3 mana.
yeah, 2 mana.
These two and that.
Oh, that. Yeah. I'm gonna cast it now.
Okay. And then you'll get another treasure. So just leave 1 treasure out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. How much is it going to take?
2.
Okay. Then tap that. Cast it. Okay. Cast it. No, you don't need to touch that. Okay. And that is
Share spoils.
okay. Share the spoils. So come on. Doesn't want to come up. Why doesn't it want to come up? Share the spoils. When it enters the battlefield, or an opponent loses the game, exile the top card of each player's library. During each player's turn, that player may play a land or cast a spell from among exiled with share the spoils. And they may spend mana as though for mana enters the battlefield, or an opponent loses the game, exile the top card of each player's library. During each player's turn, that player may play a land or cast a spell from among cards exiled with share the spoils. And they may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to do that. So this looks like we each exile a card underneath. Okay. Underneath.
Oh, underneath that?
Yes. And during each player's turn, that player may play a land or cast something. When they do, exile the top card of that library. Their library.
So it's kind of like a hug?
Yeah. Now the card, if we cast from here, then we have to exile a card from the top of their library, but it doesn't go underneath this because it doesn't say that it goes underneath it.
Okay.
Okay.
I think I played the land this turn.
Huh?
I think I played this.
Well, you were already at your end step too. Okay. Anything else?
No.
Okay. I am going to untap. I am going to draw. Hmm. All right. I can. Okay. This. Um. All right. Bringing my commander back out again. Um, so I am going to go into combat. Wait a second, I can take a look at that. Swing in the air for 3. I get to scry 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go ahead and put those at the bottom. All that. And let's see. Do I want to turn it into 7? Let me turn it into. Okay. So a total of 7 flying coming at you. Total of 7 flying. Okay, so that's going to knock you down to 12. I'm going to tap this for green and that for another. And I am okay. I'm going to do a Kindler transformation on your Atali. So Kindler's transformation turns it into a 3/3 elk, and it loses all powers and abilities. Huh? So your Atali is a 3/3 elk on the ground.
You also draw a card.
Yes, I draw a card. And at the point now where I will pass turn.
Okay. Um. And um.
Yeah, this is untapped as well.
I'm gonna tap this target opponent.
Okay.
Will be you.
And what does it say?
Target opponent.
Okay, so target opponent exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile an instant or sorcery card. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost, then put the exiled cards that weren't cast this way on the bottom of their library in a random order. So, you're targeting me. You need to... Did you tap the 4?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Equipment. Sorcery. Destroy all creatures that aren't enchanted. They can't be regenerated. That would include yours.
I don't think.
Okay. So, and then put all exile cards that weren't cast. So, we will put these on the bottom.
Okay. I'm going to second place. Um I will tap 2
Okay.
and play Loyal Apprentice.
Okay. Loyal Apprentice. So, Loyal Apprentice. It has haste. It is a lieutenant at the beginning of combat on your turn. If you control a commander, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying. And that token gains haste. So you can bring in a flying Thopter and hit me.
Gun combat, I get the Thopter.
Get the Thopter.
And um I am going to I tap 2.
Create another wrap.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna attack with my.
Okay.
Go to my end step.
And do your exile thingy.
Yep.
Did you look at it?
No.
I'm going to assume you're not. Are you going to cast it immediately?
Probably not.
Okay. You've got 4 mana.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. I'll go in. Step 1.
Okay.
Play Bag of Devouring.
Okay. Bag of Devouring. So what does the whenever you sacrifice another non-token artifact or creature, exile it. You can sacrifice artifact or creature, draw a card, and sacrifice Bag of Devouring, roll a d10, return up to X cards from among cards exiled with Bag of Devouring to their owner's hands, where X is the result. Okay. Kind of confusing, but yeah.
I, 'Cause, 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 'Cause I'm going to... Oh, I get treasure.
All right. Yep. Now, technically, I don't think you could have cast that on your instep, because this doesn't change the speed at which things get cast.
Mm,
But, we're still learning.
yeah.
Okay? All right. So, all right. Okay. I'm casting Rancor. And I'm going to be putting it on my commander. And then this says that we have to exile a card. All right. I am going to cast Riverwise Augur.
Ogre.
Okay. So Riverwise Augur right here. And it says when it enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards, then put 2 cards from your hand on top of your library in any order. 1, 2, 3. That way. I'm going to cast Griff's Boon from the graveyard to give my commander flying.
Mm-hmm.
Then I am going to tap 2 to cast this artifact, Belt of Giant Strength, from the top of my library and put it on my commander. So my commander is now a 10/10 flying trample vigilant.
Oh.
Think, and I'll also swing with that too, in case you have some sort of shenanigans.
Shenanigans.
Well, you can block with the Thopter, but 9 will still come through.
Or
Okay.
I'm going to Chaos Warp.
Chaos Warp. Okay. Uh, didn't have to do that extra 2. Um, Sacrifice, draw 10 cards. Uh, and the owner of the target permanent shuffles it into their library, then reveals the top card of their library. If it's a permanent card, they put it onto the battlefield. Now, even though I'm sacrificing, no, this ability doesn't kick in, I don't think. Okay, that goes back to my hand. That fizzled. I draw 10 cards. Um, 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 all right. Well, 3 still came through.
Yep.
And all right, and I just have to discard some cards. So I will pass turn and discard that.
Said pass turn.
Hmm?
Thought you said pass turn.
Yes, I did say pass turn. I'm discarding down to 7.
Okay. Too bad there's a red card in there.
Okay, better just discard one more. Discard that one. Okay.
Okay. I'm going to go into combat.
Okay.
Or is it not yet?
What you got?
Play Grim Hireling.
Grim Hireling. Okay, Grim Hireling. Okay, so Grim Hireling, whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, create 2 treasure tokens. And then you can, for 1, sacrifice X treasure tokens. Target creature gets -X until end of turn. Activate only as a sorcery. So let's put that there. All right.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna go into combat.
Okay.
Attack with 3 brats.
3 brats.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so you'll only create 2 treasure tokens, not 2 per. Um, okay. I will go ahead and take the 3. So make your 2 treasure tokens.
Mm. And I'm going
Step, or are you
in step.
okay? So do your exile thingy. Take a look at it. All right. All right. Is that an instant speed?
No.
Okay, you're on your end step, so you can't cast anything unless it's an instant speed. All right. Anything else?
No.
All right.
I
Oh,
entered combat.
okay. Um, okay. Oops. That's fine. Um, there, and there. All right. I thought I had counted. All right. Galea. Yet.
Again.
Okay. Um, all right. Um, combat.
Um,
That is a total of 11 coming through to your 9.
I technically have to block.
Yeah. I get to scry 3.
I'm going to block.
The angels like that. And take 3.
Yep.
Okay. So the Thopters will die.
Yeah.
And I will 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, I will go ahead and pass turn.
Okay.
Okay. Don't forget I got these guys.
Oh, I meant to do something at your end step.
Okay.
I was gonna create another rat.
Okay. I'll go ahead and create another. Well, yeah. Go ahead and create another rat.
That's innocent, sweet.
Not a zombie rat. Just a rat.
This is not fair.
Okay.
That would be interesting.
All right. You got a big board state, bud. What you going to do?
I'm going to lay land.
Okay. You get an extra treasure.
Yeah.
If you you got one. There's an extra treasure. All right.
And I will it didn't have greater good.
Well, it still requires me to sacrifice things, which is not a good thing for me.
Um I will um tap 2, sacrifice another artifact
Okay.
or creature. I'm gonna sacrifice this.
It's Holly. Well, then you give me back Kenrith.
Yep.
Kenrith's transformation.
And I get to draw.
Oh, now when you sacrifice it, exile it. So it gets exiled with the bag.
I get to exile.
Yeah, it gets exiled with the bag. So you have ways of bringing it back. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Instead, I will
Okay.
I will um go to combat.
Go to combat.
Um,
Swing with 4 rats.
yeah.
4 death touch rats.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will. Anything else?
Oh,
I will go ahead and take the 4. Go down to 26. Okay.
okay. I'm gonna.
You make a thopter.
Yeah. And I make treasures
2 treasures.
because you took it.
Oh, okay, yeah. And 2 treasures. Okay. Okay. I don't think you have any more treasures in there. Leave that there. Yeah, you have any more?
Mm,
I don't think I have any over here either.
oh,
Yeah, apparently I got saffrons. Here, let's use a. We'll use one of these. That's a treasure as well.
right.
Okay.
I am a doctor.
Yes, the thopter was made. Okay.
Um, I'm going to tap 4 and um town and
Yeah.
and
And so this, once again, target opponent exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile an instant or a sorcery card. You may cast that without paying its mana cost. Sledge. Instant. The next spell you cast this turn can be cast as though it had flash. When you cast your next spell this turn, put a 1/1 counter on top of one target creature, where X is the mana value of that spell. So you put. All right, so that is the Ride the Avalanche. So are you going to cast that?
um I
So the next spell you cast. So we're pulling out the next spell you cast on this turn can be cast as though it had flash. So you can cast some whatever you exile here, as long as it's not a land. And then if you do that, then you get to put X11 counters on top of a target based off of its mana value, or converted mana cost for most people that know it that way. Okay, so this is an instant that is in play on your side.
I'm going to
Okay,
tap that for red minister
okay,
and
you are casting
dark dweller oracle.
Dark Dweller Oracle. Okay, so the Dark Dweller Oracle comes out, and so it's a 2/2, and then you can use it to sacrifice a creature, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Okay, so you get 2 counters to put on top of a target creature.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to put it on?
I'm gonna put it on.
Okay. So that is now a 4/4.
And
And you're going to your instep?
Instep.
Okay. So untap. Draw. Shall play a plains. I'm going to cast Angelic Gift on my commander, which gives her flying, and I get to draw a card. Look at that. To tell you the truth, I'll probably. All right. That's on top of that. Okay. Mantle of the Ancients. So Mantle of the Ancients makes that bigger. Here. Oh, there's Mantle of the Ancients. So what happens now is I enchant a creature you control. It enters the battlefield. Return any number of target aura or equipment cards from your graveyard to the battlefield attached to the creature.
Okay. What is it called?
Okay. It's Mantle of the Ancients. Let's see. I'm trying to determine. Okay, I'm going to put Griff Spoon on there. And plus, it gets a +1/+1 for each aura or equipment attached to it. Holy. Wait a second. Aura and or equipment cards from the graveyard. So I'll put Holy Avenger on there.
Oh.
All right. So now this has it's a 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So for 1, I'm going to equip Belt of Strength to it. For 1, I'm going to cast and put Rancor on it. So it has Trample, Vigilance, and for 2, I'm going to put the Basilisk Collar on it. Okay?
Okay.
So, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 added because of the number of things on it. And it's got a +1 from that, so it's 8. So, and it's a base power, 8, 9, 10. So it is a 20/20
Oh.
double strike, vigilant, trample.
Okay.
Okay.
Trample.
Yes. Combat. You're going to try to do anything before we go into combat, like try to sacrifice some rats or something like that.
I can't.
Hmm?
I can't. This is tapped.
What?
Oh.
But
I can't.
why not?
I have to tap. Oh wait, I can't.
I mean, I'm looking at your board going, well, you can do that. There's some of these other things that you can do. So you're sacrificing 4 treasures?
Mm, 4. Yeah.
Okay. Or 2 treasures and tapping 2. You're tapping this. You're sacrificing 1, 2, 3 rats, right? All right. To gain control of a target creature. Okay. Before that resolves, heroic intervention. So, permanents control gain hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. So you can't target it.
So it fizzles.
So it fizzles. Swing, 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 and do my scry 3. Okay. So, 11 there, and a 20/20 double strike trample with lifelink and death touch.
I'm fine. It is a 20/20.
Yes, it is a 20/20.
Oh.
Okay. So, anything else blocking? Any other things you can do? Can you sneak out a win somehow?
You gotta win.
Or survive?
Survive. I can't.
You can't?
Wait. Wait, I can't do that.
Okay.
Block.
That stopping 1 damage from the first trample.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I've got to admit, your deck held up really, really well, even though it looked like I was going really, really good to start off with. I was really amazed. And the fact that I had to cast that sucker 4 times to get it out. So that's what we've got for the moment. Go back to Rhino.
Thank you for watching this video, And make sure you like and subscribe. And I have more videos coming out soon. So until then, Rhino out.